Good morning. I miss you guys. Right now I am giving you a video that is kind of like the video that I had when I was at Disney World in October, but this time there's difference. I'm not at Disney World, I'm actually at my house. I'm recording with Gus Gus. I have to show you how cute Gus Gus is, guys. He's just right there. He looks so grumpy, but he's really sleepy. So he's been helping me make videos. I made one for Luminous also. So anyway, the reason that I have this weird thing right here is because I don't have any paper to show you the example problems, and I also don't have any other whiteboards. This is my like to-do list whiteboard that I have on my refrigerator. So that's why I'm working with a weird small space. So just ignore all these boxes. Okay, so your sub should have displayed your slide that shows you exactly what you need, but right now what you need is you need your whiteboard and you need a whiteboard marker, okay? Your whiteboard markers should not have all dried up over Christmas break unless your marker cap was off of them, so please be very careful about putting those caps back on. If you don't have another whiteboard marker and there are none in the back by my desk, then you can go and borrow one from my board, but you have to return it. So I want you to go and get the stuff that you need right now. If you guys need a little bit longer to get ready, your sub can pause it, but for right now I'm gonna move on. Okay, so we are gonna do some example problems. We're doing 3 together on this video, then you're gonna do some with your whiteboard, and like the sub is gonna show you on this slide, and then you can work on it, and then you guys can go up to the board to show me. I'm sorry if you hear the noise in the background. Gus Gus is playing with a plastic bag. So he also, for Luminous, he like came into the video to play with this. So we will see how it goes. Okay, so on your whiteboard, we're going to be reviewing how to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. So to refresh your memory, so let's say we have 7/8. Okay, Gus Gus is coming onto the board. Oh well. Okay, let's say we have 7/8. What's our numerator? 7. What's our denominator? 8. Okay, 7/8 and like 6/12. These are fractions with unlike denominators. Okay, so that was just a refresher. So your first problem is going to be 1/12 plus 3/4. Okay, I gave you an easier one to start out with. Okay, so you should be writing this on your board right now. So to refresh your memory, what we need to do first is we need to find our least common multiple of 12 and 4. You can do that to the side right here. Remember, you make your little box. That's probably too small of a box. But you can make your box where you go like 4, 8, 12, 16, then you can do 12, 24, but look, 12 is your least common multiple, so we know that 12 is here. I'm gonna erase this just for space. But then you remember we have to multiply our fractions to make sure that we have the same denominator. We're trying to get to 12, so 12 times what gets us to 12? Just 1. If I do it on the bottom, I also need to do it on the top. Got that? Okay, what do I need to multiply 4 by to get 12? 3 on the bottom. What goes on top? 3. Perfect. Okay, so you should have this so far. Okay, now what I need to do is actually follow through with my problems right here. 4 times 3 is 12. We've got that. What's 3 times 3? I feel like I should call people. Joey. 3 times 3. What is it? 9. Perfect. Okay, 1 times 1. Asher. What's 1 times 1? 1. Perfect. I'm not done yet. I have made these into equivalent fractions, but I need to add them. 1/12 plus 9/12 is 10/12. Okay, what if I wanted to simplify that? That's where we were struggling with before break. Okay, I can think, what can I divide 10 and 12 by to simplify this? What are the factors that they have in common? The first one I can think of is 2. So I'm gonna divide them both by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. What's 12 divided by 2? 6. You cannot simplify that anymore because there's no number that you can divide by 5 and 6. It would just be 1 and it would stay the same. So your answer is 5/6. Good job if you got it. Fix it if you didn't, and then erase your boards. Okay, so that was an addition one. Now we're gonna do a subtraction one. Also, I don't know if you see it, I have my eraser at the end of my marker, which is really nice. Okay, your next problem is going to be 6/7 minus 1/3. 6/7 minus 1/3. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some time to do this on your own. It's a subtraction one, so be really careful. Your sub can pause this while you work. It's not a race. Please don't yell out your answers when you're done. But once everybody or most people are done, then the sub can play this and I'm gonna go through the answer. Okay, so pause it right now if you need to. Okay, I'm gonna move on. So what we need to do first is we need to find our least common multiple of our... Okay, I had some technical difficulties, so I had to restart, but that's okay. So the first thing I need to do is find my least common multiple. You have already solved this, so you already know that your least common multiple should be 21. Okay, so then I need to set up my problem. Okay, I need to get my denominators to 21 because I'm trying to find my equivalent fractions here. 3 times what is 21? 7. I have to do the same on the top. 7 times what is 21? 3. Do the same thing on the top. This is what it should look like so far. Okay, now I need to actually follow through. 1 times 7 is 7. 3 times 7 is already 21. 7 times 3, 21. What's 6 times 3? 18. Awesome. Now I need to subtract. Okay, 18 21sts or whatever, 18 out of 21 minus 7 out of 21 is going to be 11 out of 21. Okay, can I simplify this? No, I cannot, because 11 and 21 are, well, 21 is not a prime number, but 11 is a prime number. It would be really cool if it was 11 out of 22, but that's not how this worked. So this is your answer. You should have this. Okay, you're going to do one more. Erase your boards. Okay, your last problem, we're going to do the same thing that we did before. I'm going to give it to you. Your sub can pause it, and then I will go through it, and you can check your work. So this is going to be 1/2 plus 9/18. Okay, so go ahead and solve it. You guys can pause this video. I'm gonna get started. Okay, so by now you should have solved it. Your sub paused it, now she's starting it over again. So we need to find the least common multiple of 2 and 18. Okay, so I don't have a lot of room, so I'm not going to, but you should know that your least common multiple of 2 and 18 is 18. Okay, now I'm gonna set up my problem. Okay, how do I get 18 to 18? What do I multiply? 1 and then 1. Okay, what do I multiply 2 by to get 18? 9 on the bottom. What goes on the top? 9. Make sure you have this so far. Now, 18 times 1 is 18. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2, or 2 times 9 is 18. And then you have 9 times 1, which is 9. So right now I have 9/18 plus 9/18. What is that? 18/18. Okay, this is not your simplest answer. If you put that, you know that you would be wrong. What is 18 over 18 equal? 1. That is your answer. If you got this, you are not right. If you got this, you are right. Good job. Okay, if you didn't get it right, you need to fix it. The rest of you can erase your boards. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this video, and there are different problems for you guys on the slides. So your sub is gonna display a problem. You can have some time to solve it, and then you guys can go up to the board. She can call volunteers. She can either do one for the whole problem, or you guys can split it up like you usually do, where one person finds the least common multiple, one person adds them, all of that. Okay, so yeah. I think you guys are gonna do great. I miss you all. I will write you a message. I miss you. Okay, so I will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.